Do you ever get a product review, but it shows up in your seller feedback as an Amazon seller, and you're like, oh, why couldn't you leave me a product review? It's on my seller reviews. Well, there is a small trick you can do to try and convert that seller review over to a product review. I'll tell you how. My name is Stephen Pope, and I'm the founder of My Amazon Guy. So if you go into your recent feedback, this is the feedback manager. This is, again, for seller reviews that come in. You're going to see all of the recent feedback. So I got a bunch of 5 stars, which is always great. Great to see. And if you get a 1-star one, you can try and remove it. But so here's a great example, right? So they're great. I will buy again. So lathery, delightfully aromatic, right? Will definitely remain a customer. Packed tightly, very freshly aroma. These are all reviews of the soap that I sold them. So I have a new product, or I also have the Sage Smudge Kit, and it's really good. I love those seller reviews. But even though I have the #1 new release in incense, I only have 16 reviews so far. I don't use any external traffic, no rebates, nothing like that. And so every review really counts, especially in the first couple of months of a product. So what can you do to convert one of these seller reviews, that's feedback on your account, over to a product review? Well, if you click into the order just like this, you're going to get some information, and then on the top right, there's this request a review button. Now, there are ways to automate this and do this in mass, but they're kind of suspect. They're kind of, it's not necessarily the greatest thing to do. You don't want to request a review from everybody, but anybody that leaves a seller review is 100% going to leave you a 5-star product review, right? And so you want to come in here and hit this request a review button. And I've already requested it on this one, so I got this screen. And you also can't request it on anything that's older than 30 days. So you're going to have to do this as like a monthly task, going into your seller feedback and finding opportunities, right? Because on a 17 review product, like I showed you, getting an extra 1 or 2 reviews early in the first month, there's a nice threshold right around 25 reviews where your conversion rate gets a nice 1% point uptick. And after that, there's almost a nominal effect, right? The review count between reviews of 25 to 100 is almost nominal. And then there's really kind of like a threshold at 100 and another threshold at 1,000. And so the first reviews you get in our product, super important. So you want to take the extra time to try and leverage some of those seller feedbacks and convert them over to product reviews. It's pretty confusing to customers. They can't tell the difference between seller feedback and product reviews. It's not their fault. It's the system. But Amazon keeps it around because somebody leaves negative feedback on a seller account. It's a good way for Amazon to catch really bad actors. Maybe the product was fine, but the seller was scummy and they sent the wrong product or something like that, which is why you see that. And if you're curious, like where seller feedback shows up, right? So obviously, where product reviews show up. They're right on the detail page like this. This is one of my products I launched back in May, generated $144,000 in 3 weeks with 1 product review, proving that you don't need product reviews to launch a product. But in the far right-hand side, you got the ships from Amazon and the sold by Momster. So if you click on the sold by Momster here, you're going to see all of the information about the account, as well as the products and the seller feedback here right in the top there that shows how much positive feedback in the last 12 months. So I've got 100% positive feedback in the last 12 months. But if there was a bad actor out there, it would show a lesser than 100% positive experience, which will allow the customer who is searching for good sellers a way to leverage that and not purchase from them. So give that a whirl. My name is Stephen Pope. I'm the founder of My Amazon Guy. We have a discount right now on our coaching. If you want to talk to me, I normally charge $500. You can get me for $300. We put this up for October. We're kind of extending it into November here to see if we can get some more pressure off of some of our other really popular coaches. We also now have coaching in Spanish with Francisco. So check us out here at myamazonguy.com. And check out these other videos on other seller feedback and product review strategies.